I'm Art, as always, joined with Justin, Cliff.
Yo.
What's happening?
Yes, live on YouTube. Well, not live on YouTube.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. But YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, all that. Yeah. Wherever you get your podcasts, except for Google Play. We're not on there yet.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah. But yeah, we're back. And right now, I've been drinking this Center of the Universe Brewery. It's in Ashland, Virginia.
Center of the Universe.
Yeah, Center of the Universe. Chameleon IPA.
Gotcha.
It's pretty good. Not too hoppy, but not, it's about your mid-range hopness
Right.
as far as IPA. So, I mean, I like it. I dig it, but I'm an IPA guy,
Right.
So this is what we're doing. I also got Jack here. I'm not Jack.
I was about to say.
Shit. Jameson.
Sounds like a request.
Yeah. No. No. Jameson. So yeah, I'm chasing my Chameleon IPA with some Jameson. And that's how I do. What you drinking on there, Just?
I am drinking a Legend Brewing Company. They're here in Richmond.
Mm-hmm.
I'm drinking an American wheat. So it's light. I like light, almost domestic type beer. So that's kind of my thing.
Also, Legend. Check out their Golden Ale.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
I also got Christian Brothers and cranberry apple juice. Yeah.
We'll be feeling right nice by the end of the night.
Yeah, I probably will.
Shit, segment 2.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what you got, Cliff?
Drinking a Victory Golden Monkey, the Belgian style triple Ale.
One of my favorites.
Nice 9.5%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And for some strange reason, I'm drinking gin with it.
Wow.
Oh.
So I might not, be sober by the end of segment.
Well, you will not be.
No. Yeah, that gin, man.
Here. Well, first of all, the gin makes you sin.
It does.
As we've
Yeah.
all heard.
Yes, it does.
That gin mixed with the Golden Monkey.
Yeah.
If you haven't had it, I don't know if it's in all states. I just know in Virginia we have it. But it's Victory Brewing. It's pretty good. It's one of my favorites. Please go out and get you some Golden Monkey.
Yes.
Yeah. But the times we're in right now, we toast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My bad.
I was about to say, if you
So
don't,
we got a fresh high school graduate in the room. That's one of our intern, our engineer,
our
makes the
engineer.
beat for our Brews and Views. He also does King Tom beats. Graduated from high school. He made it out. He is now an adult.
yeah.
So time to start acting like it. But yeah, so shout out to Jay Sean. We're toasting. There's not alcohol in his cup.
No.
There's alcohol in our cup, but
Yeah.
shout out Jay Sean.
Maya wants to get in on
and
the toast.
Maya loves a toast too.
Yeah. There you go.
Toast.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
people.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Jay.
On making it out of high school and,
Yeah.
and entering the real world.
Mhm.
It's a bitch.
Put it mildly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
There's
was
a lot of stuff they don't tell you. in
Yeah,
school.
yeah. Actually, it's a bitch is the light end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, congratulations for making through that.
Yeah.
Now your learning begins.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
But yeah, so we still got the protests going on.
Yeah.
Less riots now, thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in different states, you got different things that people are wanting, and all over society, and also one of the things is the Confederate flag
Yeah. Yeah.
coming down and not being utilized in whatever venue. And NASCAR stepped up to the plate. Shout out to NASCAR.
Yeah.
You got Cliff over here wearing his Kyle Busch hat. Yeah. So
That's right. We'll show them some love.
yeah. NASCAR came out and said, and the Confederate flag is not allowed in any of their venues or wherever they're doing business. You cannot have the Confederate flag.
Yeah.
And it's pretty good because I know all you crazies out there that say it's just heritage, not hate. But what is the heritage of the Confederate flag?
Yeah.
I wish this was a call-in show.
Right.
Because I need somebody to explain to me. Now, I will give you your opinion and I will let you explain it to me. But how is that flag not hate?
Yes.
So, we tweeted on the Brews and Views Twitter feed a thing. Pull that shit up.
Yeah, I got it.
The So it's a guy who created the Confederate flag. What's his name?
His name is William T. Thompson.
William T. Thompson.
He made this statement on April 23rd, 1863. April 23rd, 1863.
1863, so before the war ended.
Yeah.
So read what he said, Justin.
He says, as a people, we are fighting to maintain the heaven-ordained supremacy of the white man over the inferior or colored race. A white flag would thus be emblematical of our cause. Upon a red field would stand for our Southern Cross, gemmed, preserving in beautiful contrast the red, white, and blue.
So, if that's your heritage, then your heritage is hate.
Yes.
There's no way getting around it.
Right.
Now, that might be on you for not understanding what the flag really means. It could just be, you think it's just something about the Dixie South, which in a lot of people's minds, if that's what it means, fine.
Right.
But you have to understand where the flag came from.
Yes.
And what you think about it has no regards or doesn't mean or doesn't matter about where it actually came from and why they made it and what it stood for. And what it stood for was hatred.
And it disappeared.
Yes.
Okay? After the war, it disappeared.
I wonder why.
Until the Lost Cause movement started, which if you know your history, you look up the Lost Cause, it was an effort to make the South seem heroic in their battle to try to, succeed from, and that's when the flag came back. And then it popped up again in the 60s. Now, you know why it came up in the 60s. We don't need to go through all that, but...
The 60s was a wild time.
Yeah.
I wish if I lived in the 60s, I would have been a Black Panther. That's my word. But keep going.
So, it seems that every time, it seems like the flag pops up every time that there is some sort of uplifting of minorities.
Yeah.
Because the flag popped out during Reconstruction and during the Lost Cause because, minorities were freed now. And then it popped up again during the Civil Rights Movement.
So what you're saying is, whenever there's a step forward,
yes,
for colored folk,
yeah,
the flag pops up to say, "Know your place."
Yes, that's basically
what it is, man.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
That's what I hear.
Yeah. And it's coming down in NASCAR, which is one of the most southern racist sports.
There's only one black NASCAR driver.
Yeah, Bubba Wallace. Shout out to Bubba Wallace for stepping out there in the midst of a lot of hatred.
I give him credit for having the cojones to drive a black car that's spray painted that says Black Lives Matter on it in the middle of NASCAR.
Shit, my nigga. Look, it's because we're from Richmond, Virginia, and I love Joe Gibbs racing because I love Joe Gibbs because he's Redskins coach, and so I'm a Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch. Right. Who else on the team?
Eric Jones and Martin Truex.
Yeah, I love Martin Truex. I don't know Eric Jones. Right. But now, my favorite NASCAR driver is Bubba Wallace. Yeah. Because he is stepping out there, and he's saying a lot of things, and he's amongst a lot of wolves.
Yeah. All he got is the only way he could pull out and be more black is if he threw a pick with the fist in the back on the back of the car.
I wish he would.
You can't go to places like Bristol, Virginia, and Talladega, Alabama, doing that.
Yeah.
You get baby steps.
Yeah, and they asked him about that, and he said, he said, it's a risk I take. I figured I'm gonna be in a few more crashes and things. He said,
Hey, well, he stands by what he believes.
Yeah.
And he's strong for it because you got this guy in NASCAR with the truck series with it sounds like an Italian name.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Who just quit? He just quit because they're taking the Confederate flag down, which is crazy to me.
but he's 0-31. He hasn't won.
Well, he's 0-31 in the truck series. It's not even second level.
Yeah.
That's the third level.
Yeah.
He's down here. So,
I'm sure they're hurting by him leaving.
yeah, good riddance.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, good riddance. But this protest, I don't know what's going on in other cities as far as the protest, but I know in Richmond, Virginia, is the groups are asking for things.
Yeah.
And they're getting a lot of things accomplished.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know, because for those who aren't from Richmond who are listening, this is the capital of the South.
Yeah.
The
Used to come
capital
on the TV. They used to, on Channel 6. That was their commercial. The
Yeah.
South's first television channel.
Yes, capital of the Confederacy. And so these people out there protesting, they're asking for the monuments that come down. All these monuments are Confederate generals and whoever and fought in the war, and they're getting them taken down. Actually,
Take them all down as far as I'm.
they said, I think governor said they were going to take them down. Then they put in an injunction or for 10 days.
10 days.
So when that happened, they said, "Fuck it, we're not waiting for 10 days."
Yeah, they started ripping them
They
down.
started ripping these shits down. So shout out to all it's white and black.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. And, being from Richmond, as we all are,
Yeah.
because I had this discussion the other day with my pops. Being from Richmond, like we all are, I never really thought about the monuments and all that type of stuff. But I could see where, if you're younger, and you're coming up in this environment, you're like, yeah, why are the monuments there? Or if you move to Richmond from another state, you move here because of work or for whatever reason, and the first thing you see is big ass Confederate monuments. Yeah,
I understand. Me personally, like you said, I never really thought twice. I didn't drive by the Robert Lee statue and be like, "Oh, you racist motherfucker."
Yeah.
I never did that.
Right.
But I get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Never did it, but I get it.
Yeah.
And they should come down because they're idols, which
Their participation trophies.
they're-
You lost.
Look, shout out to Andrew Schultz, Brilliant Idiots, Charlemagne. He pointed out that the statues are just participation trophies because you lost.
Yeah, you did.
Yes, you did lose. So that's the thing. That which makes it even worse. You lost the war, yet you're still putting up these people to show your admiration and your love for them because of what they represented, and what they represented was hate.
And
but
slavery.
they lost. Who puts losers up on a pedestal?
Racist.
Exactly.
I mean, think about it.
Yes.
You lost. And then, I don't want to get into a history lesson here, but when people say it was about states' rights or economics, the state right that they were trying to talk about was slavery. The economics that they were fighting for was slavery. They were mad because the government was saying you're not going to have free labor on these plantations anymore.
Yep.
And they didn't. That means you would have to pay people to work on it. That's the economics that you.
Yes. And mind you, that's just how a lot of the people and families
Got
who are
rich.
still here now got rich
Yeah.
off of free labor. It's very easy to make money if you're
You're
not,
not
paying
paying
anybody.
somebody to do the work.
Yeah. So if you can't see that, then you're a stupid motherfucker. I'm sorry.
Simply put.
And fuck your flag. I will piss on that flag.
Tell us how you really feel.
I will piss on that flag. Most piss on the American flag, but yeah. But yeah,
Right to the line, and right over. Every time.
But it is. I'm glad to see this, and also they tore down the Columbus statue in the park.
But that it was Native American protesters.
Yeah, and they should
Should've. Yeah.
Because-
How you gonna discover something that somebody already living in?
Well, first of all, let's talk about this and be honest about it.
Uh-oh.
So, you got this guy from Spain sailing for Portugal, or Portuguese sailing for Spain, regardless, doesn't matter, who's trying to get to India.
And got drunk and got lost and ended up in the...
And ended up in America. And for one,
I've been drunk and lost and ain't nobody build me no statues.
so one, he's dumb as shit or doesn't know how the stars and navigation work.
Right.
But he also murdered a lot of people when he got here. And we have a day named after this dude. And before Robert E. Lee and A.P. Hill and all these statues getting taken down, Columbus is probably the first one that should get taken out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's the way we celebrate that dude.
I mean, let's think of it like this. You get drunk, drive down the street, go into the wrong house, and claim it's your house.
I get jail, I don't get a statue.
Exactly.
If you're lucky, you get jail. Right now, walk out of there.
You walk into somebody else's house. Well, this is my house now.
Yeah.
I discovered this house.
It's crazy, and so I'm glad all this shit's coming. And also, actually, in Hanover, shout out to all the white people in Hanover who are stepping up to the plate and trying to get Stonewall
Middle School and Lee Davis High School.
Lee Davis High School. White people are on the front lines trying to get this shit down.
And they're also holding meetings in Henrico about Douglas Freeman.
Yeah, rebels and Douglas Freeman. You can't glorify, because I don't care.
He was a writer, but he was a segregationist.
But I don't care if you're not praising him, because most people don't praising these people. Or
most people don't know who Douglas Freeman is.
But names and statues are idols, and they give power.
Right.
And you have to, if it's power to negativity, you have to get rid of it.
Yeah, right.
And shout out, and I want to give a shout out to, because black people have been screaming for years, but you can't, in this country, you can't get shit done unless you got some white people on your side.
You got a few on your squad.
Yeah. Well, what
We can't do it alone.
You can't do it alone. And what did Dave Chappelle say in
the new one?
No, the first Killing Me Softly.
Gotcha.
Gotta have some white people around.
Yeah.
So shout out, even though y'all a little late and y'all let the shit go for a long time, I will give you your props now.
Yeah.
Because we can't do it alone, and we are taking. This is the route that Martin Luther King wanted and spoke about.
Yeah. Without the looting.
Without
the riot.
Look, that's part of the reason they can't ignore it anymore.
Yeah.
I will say, if you're gonna loot the big global chains with names on the stock market.
Yeah.
Don't loot the local name who just has a store in that city.
Who doesn't have the security system of
Please
the big
don't.
global.
But some of the looters were plants too. I saw a jump on Twitter the other day that I forgot what town it was, but it was a business called the Fish Shack, and it was burnt up. It was burnt to the ground. And the dude that tweeted said, "Really, y'all want me to expect that we did this? Y'all think that we
ain't burning now."
I saw that they did that to a Popeye
Popeyes
somewhere.
Yeah, they showed a Popeye.
But yeah, we didn't do that.
That's a whole nother discussion where there are plants who are trying to make this shit worse to where they can bring in martial law and all these other type of laws and shit. So be careful. But
I'm not gonna do it. No.
Well, go ahead.
Because Chester Cheeto, he would not like nothing more than to have martial law so that he could bring the military in and to try to make itself
He already tried.
right.
And I swear, you have to be when you're asking for disbanding of police and all that shit.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Because there's only one other option.
Yeah. And I'm not a fan of disbanding the police. I think some of the funding should be rerouted to training and over to schools and stuff.
Well, it should be less funding and it should be better training.
Yeah.
Because actually there's one, I forget the name of it, but there's one guy, I forget his name, who trained like hundreds of police precincts
Right.
in the country to be that aggressive type of police style.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just,
I saw something the other day that said you need more hours of training to be a barber than you do to be a cop.
did it. Well, they asked for, can you pass a piss test? Can you pass a background check?
Yeah.
That's your qualifications.
And then they take you to 8 weeks training.
Yes, and there's a lot.
2 months. That's all you need.
There's a lot of people or police officers who are ex-soldiers who've been in war,
Right.
who have PTSD,
Yeah.
to where any slight move, you can
Yeah.
go off. You know, it's not that they're being racist or anything.
Dang,
It's
they
just
just-
they got some screws loose up there.
They've been through some
Yeah.
for real stuff.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think the training you need to go to.
Psyche valve.
You have to have some psyche valve.
Yes.
At worst, you got to go to Commandant Lassard's police academy.
Commandant Lassard.
and have Lieutenant Callahan.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, Lieutenant Callahan teach you how to engage a suspect. But her. I'm sorry. I've been waiting to throw that in there. But you know, also,
Where is Proctor?
I hope this does shed a light on, as far as the protests, and sheds a light on what you can do with the power of the voice and coming together.
Yes.
Because and this might make a lot of people mad and upset, but the vote is not going to do it alone. It has to be this type of thing where it's white and it's black, it's coming together in the streets. And I swear to God, after you're done with this shit, you need to take this shit to Washington and ask for better fucking choices for presidency.
Well, not
there.
Well, no argument there. But
Yeah.
we also please people. Everybody out there that listen to us, you gotta vote for the other elections too.
Well, that's
you
the
gotta
thing.
show up for Senate elections.
Well,
you gotta show up for local, state.
Well,
government
first, before you get to Senate, I think this local shit,
Yeah.
because
That's what I was saying. You gotta do that too.
the shit the government tries to do, which is bullshit, is the trickle down
Yeah.
Reagan bullshit. But actually, the power's in the people, so
Yeah.
it's actually trickle up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like a homeowners association, to where you got your house in order, they got their house in order, lawn's looking nice,
Yep.
and then you work together on that. You go up to where,
Right.
so the local governments, you fix your shit here, and you say, look, this is what we're doing here.
Right.
Fix your shit up there.
Yeah.
And that's where it's got to go. So locally, actually get out, because it's less corrupt. The lower down you get, it's less corrupt. It's more corrupt up there, to where you have to put pressure on them with togetherness. You know what I'm saying? So
That's what
yeah.
because I had some friends that were saying they only vote in the presidential election, and I was like, well, that's not going to help.
Actually, that's the least. It's actually the least.
Yeah. I was like, that's not going to help.
No, it's more. It's more beneficial to fix your own house before,
Yeah.
and that's just in life.
Yes.
Before I can school you on what the fuck you're doing wrong, I gotta make sure my shit's in order.
That's right.
Exactly.
So before I can school the government on what they're doing, I gotta make sure my local government's in order.
Right.
And it's actually more power there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that, oh shit, I forgot. Oh goddamn. It's a brain fart because I'm drinking.
I'm getting old.
No, I had another point.
He said he getting old.
Shut the fuck up.
I know. Yeah.
Old age is.
That's what it is.
Trickling.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So back to the Confederate flag.
Okay.
I wish we had some more schooling, because you know I used to watch back in the day.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah.
And the motherfucking
It was racist.
the orange Challenger
General Lee.
General Lee with the
Confederate
flag on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a racist show, and I ain't know no better, but, you know, it is what it is.
Only black people
young and dumb.
working on the road.
Yeah.
We were young and dumb.
We young and dumb. It was, and I haven't seen it as an older person, so I can't.
It's not that good.
It's not that
I
good.
stopped watching.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like watching the A-Team now.
But that just shows you the type of shit they were trying to force feed you down to people. Just it's imagery. Imagery is a big thing.
Well, we grew up in the capital of the South.
Yes, we did. This is the capital stuff. I mean, there's still. Well, you can go down to the James River where they still have the remnants of the slave port and all that shit. So really, shout out to the protesters in Richmond, Virginia, for and asking for and getting shit done with not a lot. We did burn some police cars and buses.
We did.
Yes. But we're getting shit is changing.
And shout out in Fredericksburg, they took down the slave block that sits in downtown Fredericksburg.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
But this just shows the power. The power is in the people togetherness and being on the street if need be. The power is not in the voting block.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
And I mean, you can.
don't get me wrong.
No,
you
still
gotta
vote, but if that's not getting what you want, you get the fuck out in the street with kindness.
Yeah.
and you know, non-violence and all that sort of stuff. But,
exactly.
Yeah.
And shout out to the millennials too, because they're actually driving a lot of this.
They are.
Yeah, they are.
They are. They're stepping up to the plate.
They are.
Yeah.
And we don't give them a lot of credit on this show.
But no, we tend to trash them quite a bit, but you know, they deserve some love for this one.
They know how to tear down a statue. Yeah. They know how to tear down a statue. So shout out to the millennials on this one.
Yeah.
And hopefully this is a move in the right direction.
Exactly.
Yes. So yeah, that's it. That's all we got. We're spinning out on this topic. We'll be back shortly with something else. So we're back with the Brews and the Views. Had a lot of off-camera talk, a lot of drinking.
Yeah.
I think you can tell by the sound of my voice and the slurring of the words a little bit that I drink a little more.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. But yeah. So right now we're going to talk a little NFL. And Roger Goodell came out and gave a statement for the NFL as far as on the, I guess, the management side of it, saying that he sticks by the players and the police brutality and all that shit. Yet, I don't think I've heard an acknowledgement to Colin Kaepernick. Have y'all heard it?
No.
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 And we will not.
Well, we're not.
You're never going to hit
Now, granted, I don't know the terms of their agreement that they had or whatever, but I still think whatever the terms of that agreement, there should be, you know what, Colin? You were right. Type of thing.
They do that, that's admitting they were wrong, and all those years they spent fighting it, it just kills that entire argument.
As far as the NFL as a brand, if you admit you're wrong, you're still a billion-dollar industry. Nobody's gonna, as much as people love football, are we gonna stop watching it if Goodell says, you know what, we were wrong about that?
I guess in a way they did apologize by committing $250 million to social justice causes. That's about the biggest
I
apology
think it's a
we're
little
going to get.
cheap.
Yeah.
Well, it's cheap considering NFL money, but $250 million is still a lot of money.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
$250 million.
You know, that's still a lot. So.
And it's, I mean, they issued a statement, Goodell issued a statement, but you're not going to hear an apology to Kaepernick.
Okay.
But, I mean, the statement itself is almost saying that they were wrong.
It is. It really is. I mean, like you say, we're not going to hear the apology to Kaepernick, but
No.
There should be.
No.
I mean, but we're not going to hear it. But when it comes back, to the season, because we are going to have a season. We're not.
Yeah.
There's no way in hell
They're not giving up on $9 billion.
they're not going to give it. It's actually 10 now.
Okay,
They're
well,
not
they
gonna-
ain't giving up on.
So they'll lose 4 to 5 without fans,
Yeah.
but they're not giving up on
Yeah.
the rest of it.
Yeah.
So when it comes back, there's obviously going to be some kneeling.
Oh yeah.
A bunch of players have already came out and said they kneel.
And,
Yes.
I've heard one coach say he's going to kneel.
And for you,
Who?
Bill O'Brien. He said,
whoa,
said he's going to kneel.
that was the last one I
Yeah. If I had to put money on which coach was going to kneel, it would not have been Bill O'Brien.
And now it's people are saying it, but they also said it before, is that the kneeling had nothing to do with the flag itself, the country itself, or the military.
It never was.
It never
We
was.
spent 4 years trying to tell him that.
Yeah.
We did. But it's going to happen now, and now you're going to fucking accept it.
Yeah.
Yes, you're going to have to accept it.
Yeah. Or you just ain't going to watch football.
Yeah.
Because it's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
The question will be when owners such as Jerry Jones, who was threatening to cut people that if they kneeled, what is his response going to be when somebody kneels?
I think it's telling that he hasn't said anything yet. I think a lot of
I'm
people
with
are
you.
waiting to hear him say something.
I'm with you. I am definitely with you on that.
Well, you know, it's weird, this inability when somebody says, this is what I'm doing, this is what it's for you to say that, no, you're doing this. How the fuck are you going to tell me what, you know what I'm saying? If I'm telling this is what it's for and you're telling me, no, you're doing, what, like, it makes no sense to me.
Because those people were listening to, as Justin called him, Chester Cheeto, who hijacked the narrative of the protest.
We
And
talked
that's-
about
Yeah,
before.
and that's what they were listening to.
And, you know, Chester Cheeto followers, when he says it,
Mm-hmm.
show's over. You can't convince them nothing else.
It also goes into a deeper psychology. I think we talked about it a little bit last time. Was the I know they say still do it now. Is when you get in school and you say the Pledge of Allegiance. It's that ingrained
in you. Yes.
shit every day for 180. Because school is 180 days, I think. Believe
Something like that.
every day, over and over again. I pledge allegiance to the flag. It's. I don't need, personally, I don't need to have a saying for me to be loyal to my family,
Right.
or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's not about words anyway, it's about
It's,
your actions.
it's about actions. You know, it's also, I think it's ingrained brainwashing, but, you know,
That's a whole nother topic.
that's a whole other
It is.
topic. We'll get
Yes, it is.
But it's purpose. It's on purpose. But
That's right. That's right.
it's on purpose. But a true person, a true human being, does not need to stand up and say, "I pledge allegiance to my family," or you know what I'm saying.
Right.
And also, if you see your family doing wrong, you call them out on that shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what families fucking do.
They damn sure gonna call you out
Yes.
when you wrong.
And if America's a family, we're gonna call our fellow Americans out on the wrong shit they do. And that's all that Colin Kaepernick was doing.
Yes.
He didn't say fuck the flag.
Yeah.
He didn't say I hate the flag.
Mm-hmm.
He said if we're gonna stand here and pledge allegiance and put our hands on our hearts for it, I'm gonna take a need to say, you know, before we do that, we need to fix some shit.
Yeah. And I mean, you know, police violence in the black community is nothing new.
No, it's not.
Those of us of different, you know.
Frank Sanford was making jokes about that during his show. Like,
Right.
What was going on then?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fucking real thing, and actually, it's just police in general. But
I mean, there are some good cops.
yes,
A lot of them.
Yeah.
and actually, there's probably
Yeah,
to be real. I'm gonna be real. There's probably more good cops
Than
than
bad
there
ones.
are bad cops.
I'm gonna take the probably out. I'm gonna say it's way more
It's
good.
way
they
more.
just
Yeah.
they just don't seem to prevent the bad ones from doing
No,
what they do.
and it's also a profession where you can't have as
Can't have bad apples.
as much as you can prevent it, you cannot have bad ones. And if, as a human being, you have to call out
Yeah.
the ill doings of it. You know, the police station or society is a brotherhood, and they look out for their own and shit, all that bullshit. Just like any other society does look out for their own. But that's the one industry to where you have to call out the bullshit when it happens.
It's to me, because we all played sports. If you was on a sports team, and they would tell you, if one of y'all do some dumb shit, they're not gonna say he did some dumb shit.
They make us all motherfucking run it and do the crab barrels and all that bullshit.
Yes.
Yes. They make you do it.
Yes.
Yes. So that's.
I mean, but yeah, and I think so. All right. So we said it was one going back to the kneeling.
Mm-hmm.
Said it was one coach that was going to kneel. Do you think any owners will come out and kneel?
I do. I think Pete Carroll's going to come out and kneel.
He's not an owner though.
Oh, you said owners?
Yeah.
Oh, well, clearly.
I don't know the owners.
Well, it's only one minority that I know of. I'm pretty sure he'll do it in Jacksonville. Was it Shad Khan?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he probably will.
He also owns a soccer team.
Yes.
Yeah. He probably would.
Yeah.
Owners, I don't know the owners. I know coaches are going to come.
I'm sure.
I know
Carroll will.
Pete Carroll for sure is going to come out and kneel. Yeah. And actually, probably
Kyle Shanahan will.
Yes, he is. He actually gave a statement and said,
Yeah.
Ron Rivera came out and said he supports his players kneeling. And he didn't say he would
kneel,
but he said he does support his players kneeling.
Yeah. It's going to be a little different.
Yeah.
This time around.
Yeah. But now, do we think anybody will bring? I'm not gonna say hire him, but do we think anybody will bring him in for a workout? Kaepernick.
Well, I've been reading. I follow this stuff.
Yeah.
I've been reading, and they're thinking, yes, somebody is going to bring him, and they're saying that actually it was a list of teams they brought up. I saw the Titans. I saw, believe it or not, the Redskins, and it's like two other ones just escaping me right now.
He's going to be brought in for a workout, but
is it a real workout or is it publicity stunt like the last time?
I think it's legit this time.
It's going to be legit. I just don't want people to fly off the handles if he doesn't make it, because let's be honest.
He's been out 3 years.
4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's 4 years.
Right. And he wasn't exactly at the top when he left.
Let's just be honest about it. He was on a great team when they were doing good. Colin Kaepernick, when he was at his height, was a very good quarterback.
Yeah.
But not elite.
I wouldn't
not great.
I wouldn't say he was elite. He was very good.
So 4 years later, we can't expect much. Especially, but what will help him is the way the game is going now for his style of play.
And it depends on which team.
It also depends on the team.
System,
like
right.
he would fit in
Culture.
Now, first, he has to be willing to be a backup.
Yeah.
In certain systems, because like a Baltimore would be great for him, but he's not going to start with Lamar Jackson.
Hell no.
They'll kick RG3 back out of the league.
Yes. And he can knock RG3 down in Cleveland, but he's only going to be a backup in Cleveland.
No, RG3's in Baltimore.
Oh, it's all right. Okay. Well, still, same thing.
Baker
I said
Mayfield.
kick him out of the league, yeah.
But he will only be a backup in Cleveland with
Right.
the Baker Mayfield. So it has to be the right system. But let's be honest, 4 years off as a quarterback, actually, it was pretty bad for 1.5 for Michael Vick. Michael Vick was so fucking sweet that he made it work. But Michael Vick is Michael Vick, and he's better than Colin Kaepernick.
And even Michael Vick came back as a backup.
Yes, he came back as a backup. So he will get the chance. I wish the chance was 2 years ago.
Right.
Because now I just don't want, if he doesn't make it, I don't want people to flip out and say, because
they're being racist to him.
Because now the narrative has changed. They're gonna give him his shot and all that shit. If he doesn't make it, I just don't want people to flip out and say because he's Colin Kaepernick in it. You know what I'm saying? Because it has to be the right system for one.
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
And all the systems don't work.
Don't let it cloud your thinking. Look, if he doesn't make it, don't let that try to delegitimize his entire protest. You can't allow that to happen.
It cannot let that happen. But 4 years off for a quarterback it's pretty fucking tough.
Hell, 4 years off for anybody except the
Michael Jordan took a year and a half off, and he wasn't fucking the man when he came back.
Yeah.
You know, so you know, I just, his time might have passed, and I'm sad that he didn't get the chance when he should have got the chance.
Yeah, he should have. But
Because he could have at least, I mean, like I said, he wasn't the greatest quarterback, but he could win you some games.
He was clear. Let's put it this way. He was better than some of these starting quarterbacks.
Yes.
Well, we'll put it that way.
I put him in the bottom half of the league.
And to sacrifice that to stand on it for what you believe.
Yes.
I give him total respect.
And actually, you know, to be honest, this is just from my personal point of view. Maybe God had something different for him. Maybe that was his. You know, he might have. That's the thing. You might have your own goals and aspirations of what you want to do.
Yep.
But God, if you believe in that sort of thing, has other things for you to do.
Well, clearly, because in my opinion, he's done some important things in his
He
time
has.
away.
You know what I'm saying? So, if he doesn't get a league, as the way I'm going to see it, I'm not going to hate on anybody. I'm going to say this is what was his plan to be. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But you know, he will get his change this year because the atmosphere of the world right now. Oh, but America. He's gonna
No, you said it right. The world.
The world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what happens if he comes in and balls the hell out though?
There's a lot of people eating crow.
A whole lot.
Is it eating crow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Eating crow.
Yeah.
Eating crow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Including a lot of those higher ups in the NFL.
Yeah.
Because you didn't want the headache or losing a couple mil. Because to be honest, you have the right wing type of people who wouldn't stop watching the game.
Yeah.
Because they love the
Fox News.
but they love the
Trump supporters.
I think they love the team or the idea of football more than football itself.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, is it because me personally, I don't give a fuck. You come out and say what you take a lot of shit on social media or stuff that I don't like. If you're on my team, or I'm rooting for the team. I'm rooting for, you know.
I'm a Redskin fan.
I'm a Redskin fan. You know,
Yeah.
I'm rooting for whoever.
Burgundy and gold. That's what I'm rooting for.
And that's the thing about football, which is different than basketball, that's a whole other topic. Is football is more
The name on the front of the
name on
jersey.
jersey, whereas basketball is more player oriented.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Football is the name on the front of the jersey. Basketball is the name on the back of the jersey.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, just the nature of the game. You know, five players on a basketball team, so one is going to have a greater impact.
Yes.
But we know football is the ultimate team sport.
Football, we learn, and we've always heard, you hear that yes, I love LeBron or I love D Wade. So you travel to wherever that person goes in NBA, versus NFL. NFL is more diehard than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if I hope Colin Kaepernick gets that chance, which he will.
Yeah.
But speaking of which, as long as he goes to any team outside of the NFC East, other than the Redskins, I will be buying his jersey.
Yeah, you gotta have. You gotta have.
I will give
Yeah, I will. Unless he goes to, like you said,
I'm not gonna buy a Cowboys jersey.
I will never buy a
won't do
Cowboys
that.
jersey.
Won't do it. But any other
I
team,
won't buy Giants or Cowboys. I might buy Eagles. I don't hate the Eagles. I don't hate the Eagles.
I don't hate the Eagles or the Giants. I don't like
I hate
them.
the Giants.
I don't like them.
Yeah.
But now the Cowboys.
if I were to get one from one of those teams, you'd never know it. like it'd be locked up something because I just want to show my support to him.
Yeah.
So, but no.
I don't want the Cowboys to win the fucking coin toss. That's just me.
I mean, I'm with you on that. I'm with you.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying it's gonna be a little different this year.
Yes, it is. And
Just saying.
all them cats gonna be kneeling too, and that's gonna be interesting when it comes across TV. See, right now everybody's saying they're gonna kneel,
It's all talk right now.
and ain't nobody really paying attention. But when those groups of people that we mentioned earlier, when they see on the TV screen half of a team kneeling, I mean that's gonna be wild.
And what are they gonna do? Man, they ain't gonna turn the channel because ain't gonna be shit else on. Basketball ain't gonna start up until Christmas. Baseball should be over. I think they're gonna do what, like 70-some game season. If they
if
get that
they do
going,
it,
but
if
ain't gonna
they
be
do
shit else going on. So what you gonna do? What you gonna turn the channel in?
Look, motherfuckers gonna turn football. and the people who turn away for people kneeling is not gonna make a dent in the NFL's revenue.
Nope.
It's not gonna make a dent. And the NFL should have fucking known that to begin with.
Yeah.
They didn't have any what you call it, foresight also.
Well, you're dealing with a bunch of greedy billionaires that just want more.
Well, yeah, they just, I don't know, they were ignorant to the fact because they didn't know their own brand. Because the NFL, as far as sports leagues in America, it's not gonna take over fucking EPL and England. But,
No.
But as far as in America,
It's
the biggest shit. And if you'd have took it'd have been like a little punch. It wouldn't have been a dent.
Yeah.
But you still would have made money.
Right.
And they did not see it or did not. They probably didn't fucking care.
That's what it was.
They didn't fucking care.
They didn't
Because they're evil motherfucking racists.
I was just gonna leave it at greedy billionaires.
Yeah,
but,
okay.
Well,
But yeah.
although some of them probably are racist.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, they didn't care, but now it's in your face.
It's in your face, and you cannot hide it. You cannot run from
Yeah,
it.
you can.
You have to do it now.
And the the thing that I like about it, and this ain't just with the NFL, but just with this issue in general, the line in the sand has been drawn. So it's like you're on one side or the other, and your intentions will be made clear.
Yeah.
Whoever you are.
The power is in the people.
It is.
And not the owners. So wake the fuck up, everybody. And this goes to sports and government. Wake the fuck up. The power is in the people.
Yeah.
Couldn't have said it no better myself.
The power, man, listen.
Shout out to the march today in Richmond. They had a 5,000 man march today.
Yo, Richmond is getting it done.
Yeah. They're not playing around down there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you.
Shout out to the white people fucking stepping up.
Yes, shout out to them.
Because we've been screaming this shit for years.
We couldn't have done it without you.
We can't. And you know, that's another thing I want to talk about, just real quick before we step out on this segment, is we are going the way of Martin Luther King.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to go the way of Malcolm, listen, because there's a lot of black people who don't give a fuck about white people and don't want.
Yeah.
And if that's what you want to do, that is fine. But what Malcolm's big point was, if you're going to go that route, then you have to invest all this money and resources that we have into the community, and you have to build that community up to where you do not need to care about what white people think about you.
Okay.
So if you really care, if you want to say fuck the white man and all that bullshit, fine. If that's the way you want to go, invest your money into the black community and build that shit up.
Right.
To where they do not need any respect, money, or whatever the fuck from anybody else.
Yeah.
And that's, so you have to do better if that's the motherfucking route you want to go.
It is. Don't just talk about it, be about it.
Yeah.
That's where you have to go. So let me see that if that's the route you want to go. But right now, we're going the other route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a good spot.
It's a good spot. Yeah.
Ready for another drink, too.
Okay. So that's it for this segment. We'll be back in a little bit. Boom, yeah, we're back for segment 3. It's been a lot of off-camera talk.
And drinking.
And drinking.
Me personally, I'm feeling right nice.
No, I done switched up beers.
Oh, you switched up beers? What you drinking there?
I'm on it's from Star Hill Brewery. I'm from Front Row Golden Ale.
Front Row Golden Ale.
Sounds good.
It is good. It is good.
Golden Ale, I do like a good golden. That's the golden monkey. In Richmond, Virginia, if you go to magnificent brewery across down. So we get Legends.
Yeah.
They have a golden ale, which will make you walk sideways. If you drink 2 of them, you're walking sideways out the bar.
Wish we still had Rich Brown.
You know, Rich Brown was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
But I'm still drinking this Senior Universe beer. I still drink Chameleon with Jameson. So I'm feeling right nice.
Yeah.
But you know, right now I wanted to talk about, so Looney Tunes is rebooting.
That's a problem in itself. Before we get into anything else.
Yeah, I guess they're making new Looney Tunes now. And Grant, when I grew up, Looney Tunes was my shit.
I was about to say, if you can see me on camera, look at my face.
Yeah. Look, Looney Tunes is my shit. But they're rebooting, and 2 of the main changes are, it's one main change for 2 characters is Porky Pig and Yosemite Sam are not going to have guns anymore.
What about Daffy Duck?
Well, I don't know about Daffy Duck always loses, so I don't think they.
Still about Elmer Fudd. He took his gun.
Oh, so yeah, Elmer Fudd, my bad, not Porky Pig.
Okay.
Elmer Fudd and Yosemite Sam are not going to have guns.
But how was he hunting rabbits without a gun?
Whoa. I don't know.
That's the whole point of damn Elmer Fudd. He was hunting rabbits.
Are they going to be
Yosemite
hunting?
Sam was a gunslinger.
Right. The thing I want to talk, the first point I want to make is so they're taking the guns out of it,
Right.
yet the rape is still in it.
The Pepe Le Pew stuff.
Pepe Le Pew
Is a
is
rapist.
put on a costume, well not a costume, but he's changed his appearance to try to rape this cat.
Yeah.
Because he wanted that pussy bad.
Yeah.
He wanted that pussy. Yo, Pepe Le Pew wanted that ass.
Yeah.
He would change his appearance to get that ass.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Boy.
So that's okay. They're not changing that. They're changing the guns. Bugs Bunny used to dress up like a woman
Yeah. Is that's still gonna be in there?
all the time. That's fine.
Yeah, they don't care about
Is
that.
they still gonna have the African with the pick and the nose bone?
All the racist, sexist, misogynist shit that went on in Looney Tunes, which I love, because let me put this out there. I love Looney Tunes.
We grew up on it.
Look, and you got G.I. Joe's Transformers, all these cartoons. Me personally, I fucking love Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Yes. But the guns with Elmer Fudd and Yosemite Sam is what they're taking out?
Yeah. And Foghorn Leghorn.
Well,
I love Foghorn Leghorn.
listen.
That's a side note. I was just sitting there thinking.
No, but listen, Looney Tunes is the greatest cartoon ever. It's made, I think, in the 1950s.
I don't know.
Whatever it is. But it's hilarious, but it's also racist,
Very racist.
misogynist, homophobic, and violent, and
Controversy is always a good thing you want to watch.
it's all those things.
Yeah.
Yet, we all turned out okay.
Yeah.
So, what is the point of taking the gun away from Elmer Fudd and Yosemite Sam? Is it the
Because
climate?
it's too violent.
Is it?
A lot of people now is using the TV to raise their kids.
Well, is any school shooting or street shooting or whatever type of shooting due to fucking Elmer Fudd?
I don't know. I ain't never heard nobody say, "Yo,
Yeah.
I shot him because I watched Elmer Fudd."
Oh, yo, I'm about to Pepe Le Pew that hoe.
I ain't never raped or shot nobody because I watched Looney Tunes.
Yeah,
And
it's crazy.
It's if whatever people are doing, I personally believe it's not because of fucking cartoons.
No.
It's not. It's not. I mean, we watch that shit. We watch G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe ended with a gunfight all the time.
Yeah,
Every episode.
but the bad guys never could shoot, so.
Well, I don't think I've seen anybody get hit on G.I. Joe, by the way. There was a lot of lasers going back and forth,
Yeah.
but I never saw anybody get shot.
Nah, nobody got shot.
People got shot on, or robots got shot on Transformers,
Yeah.
but nobody died.
No.
But there was a lot of shooting, a lot of gun violence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
none of that shit had anything to do with what's going on today, in my personal opinion. So why are they taking the gun out of Elmer Fudd and Yosemite Sam's hand?
Different climate.
Matter of
Come up
fact,
with.
they never hit anything they shot at.
Now they hit Daffy Duck in the lips. Remember they spun his bill.
They spun-
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it was great.
Yes, they did. I remember that shit. Shit was hilarious.
Yeah, it was.
But
Because one time I said something to my mom one time, it felt like that.
she smacked you.
Yeah.
And that's why you turned out all right. You turned out smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, I think they're going a little too far
But your PC culture there?
with the PC culture. Look, first of all, they're not showing anybody getting killed
No.
on Looney Tunes. They never did when we watched. Yes, Yosemite Sam, he talked a lot of shit. He was flipping guns.
Yeah.
You never hit anything.
He never hit anything.
Not at all.
Just talk shit and shot.
Yes. And
I know 3-4 brothers like that. That's a whole other. That's another topic.
Yeah. And Porky Pig used to step through the
He'd be very,
very quiet. He was hunting rabbits, but he never hit the rabbit.
Yeah.
But he was hunting, which
Yeah.
is what a lot of people do.
Yeah.
Who hunts without a gun?
How the fuck can you hunt without a gun?
I don't know. He probably gonna have a crossbow now.
Oh, gosh.
Jesus Christ. I just don't. Look, I understand you're trying to, I guess, not put a lot of subconscious images in kids. I don't know what the fuck you're trying to do. But that shit had no effect on us.
None whatsoever?
So are they trying to say that this does have an effect on, this is why school shootings happen, or this is why,
I guess.
Yep.
well,
That's what they saying?
That and games like Call of Duty, yeah.
Call of Duty? We played
Desert
GoldenEye, Desert Storm,
Yeah.
Call of Duty. We never thought, so
No.
is it the game, or is it for some reason the suburban white kid is depressed?
I don't know.
Bad parenting.
So should we talk about why the suburban white kid is depressed?
No,
Bad
we
parenting.
should not.
We should not?
Bad parenting.
No, we should not.
No.
If we go into that right
Horrible
now,
parenting.
this will be our last segment.
Yeah.
It's not the but can I put this out there? It's not the cartoon or the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Agreed.
So
But
we're not.
it's the same. I ain't even going there with you, but it's the same
Oh,
reason
let's go
why.
there.
No,
No?
it's the same reason you can't play dodgeball in school no more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
dodgeball is
banned
outlawed.
dodgeball in all schools.
No pen dodge.
No,
They banned dodgeball.
dodgeball is outlawed.
So,
Wow. Because
I've just been going.
the violence of dodgeball, and they said it, it
the violence of dodgeball.
makes kids, timid. That's what they said because you get hit with a big ass red ball.
They're already fucking timid.
But getting hit in the face with a big ass red ball is part of life.
I mean, you gotta adapt.
It's like, you know what's worse? It's the rich kid talking shit to the poor kid.
Yeah.
That's worse than dodgeball.
Man,
And smacking them all around, or the bigger kid talking shit and smacking the little kid around.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's worse. Dodgeball is nothing. Actually, dodgeball gives the opportunity.
for the when you get right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know how many people? I just was like, yeah, wait till we get to gym class. I'm gonna
Yo,
tag your ass.
right?
with this.
Dodgeball gives the opportunity to flip the tables.
Yeah,
That's what that is.
yeah, but yeah, dodgeball is outlawed.
It's,
I don't even know. Did they ever use them big ass red balls in gym anymore? Judging by your
It's
face,
like a
no.
red rubber ball.
Yeah.
They,
The
never
bigger
seen them.
kids could palm it, but
Yeah,
the normal kid probably could not palm
Yeah.
it, but they could still
so
throw
they
it.
probably
I've seen
don't
the gym
use
class
them.
with like them foam balls and basketball.
Phone.
See,
What?
they're safer.
What? Look, as far as I know,
Kids playing with a ball. How can you get much
They're
safer?
safer.
rubber balls
Well-
are not called CTE.
Look at it like this, right?
I mean, come on.
It's not.
Look at it like this, right? Your daughter's getting ready to go through it. You'll know all about it here.
I want her to go through the same shit I went through. Not this pussyfoot shit that they're going through now. I don't want that.
There's a whole lot of shit she's gonna miss out on going through this new shit, man.
Yeah, well.
Not necessarily gonna learn the same shit you did.
She's not. Because the fact, if you're taking a gun out of Elmer Fudd's hand because of whatever fucking reason is fucked up.
True. But
So let me.
Don't even bring it back.
No. So
that's what I said. Why even
don't do it.
Go ahead.
the cartoons or whatever with guns and swords is wrong. Because swords, He-Man, all that shit.
Yeah.
Actually,
Thundercats.
even Optimus Prime has swords.
Yeah.
That's fine. But these passive aggressive gay cartoons that's going on, that's fine.
SpongeBob.
That's fine.
SpongeBob isn't gay technically.
We're not doing this.
SpongeBob is asexual.
But what I'm saying is,
But
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's fine.
no, if you're gonna talk about gay cartoons, Steven Universe is one of them.
Stevie.
Well, I didn't want to talk about gay cartoons.
Yeah, we're
Well,
trying
well,
not
no,
to.
we're not.
I didn't want to
But
do
what I'm
that.
saying is,
What you got, Jay?
Look, my thing is with cartoons is, I grew up on Looney Tunes and all types of stuff because we watched that stuff as kids.
Because I was still watching.
Yeah. So my thing is, if you don't like, a certain thing about a show,
Then just change your channel.
don't watch it. Don't fucking watch it. Get the, turn the TV off, or for nothing else, just go in another room and watch something else. Like,
I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't, and when y'all,
Parent better.
when people do that with shows, you make the shows less fun because it takes all the stuff that made it great.
Take the parenting and the reins in your own hand
Yeah.
versus stop putting it on.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Because
If I were gonna go hit somebody, knock their face around like Daffy Duck, I know I would have got in trouble when I got home.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I won't do
I
that.
fucking knew that was not what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. But it was funny, though.
Yeah, it was funny at the time till you got home.
No, I'm talking about the cartoon.
Oh, fuck no, it's funny.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
It's still funny.
Look, listen. And like I said, I love Transformers, G.I. Joe, Thundercats, all that shit. Looney Tunes is my shit.
Yeah.
That was one of the first ones you watched.
It's
That's
fucking
why.
hilarious.
Yeah.
It's fucking racist. It's racist, sexist, misogynist. It's all that shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
But it did not make me any of those things.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Might have helped you deal with those people.
I think
Maybe.
it might have helped me deal with that.
Maybe.
But it did not make me those.
No, it didn't make you that
So
way.
is that the argument they're going for?
I don't know. I don't know what they're going for.
I don't know, but I know me personally. I'm not
I want to
watching.
watch it. Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to
I'm
say.
not doing it.
Not watching.
I'm not gonna watch Yosemite Sam talk shit with a hammer in his hand.
Just how Yosemite Sam.
That's Yosemite Sam.
He said it's Gay Simony Sam.
Yeah, not watching that shit.
Yeah.
What is going on? So if that's what you're gonna reboot it with that, just do me the favor and not put it out.
Pretty much.
I will continue to watch my old cartoons on YouTube and whatever else I can find that.
That's why anime will always be better.
Anime.
No,
Anime doesn't care about
I ain't watching.
censors.
He's a huge anime fan.
No, I'm serious. Anime does not care about censors at all.
He watches anime all the time.
Yeah, that much I do know.
Yeah.
They'll show dudes getting ripped up and won't even care about it.
I've seen them fucking.
Wait, you know what?
You know what?
You see
So,
them?
yeah, so they don't care.
Been watching anime porn.
No, I mean they just get into it. I mean, what the fuck?
You watch hentai.
No, I'm just, is that what it's called?
That's what it's called. That's what anime porn is called.
All right.
Watching anime
All right.
porn.
Look, I forget who.
I ain't mad at you, brother.
Look, it was on. Check it out. And
Where was that
and they got
on?
into it.
Where was
They
that
got
on?
into it.
Where was that on?
A friend of mine had it playing on the TV, so I checked it out.
Don't worry about it. You asked too many questions.
I checked it out.
You asked too many questions.
You have to check it out.
Yeah.
It was on.
You gotta check
Okay?
it out.
Yeah. You asking too many questions.
And then they went into that. What was I supposed to do? Stop watching?
No, you're not gonna start watching. See it through.
now I can talk about it.
Through and make a good decision whether you like it or not.
Right, now I can talk
and if
about
it. You like it.
Right, I can talk about it now.
That's the most interesting medium of porn.
Maybe watch it for a second time just to make sure you didn't like it.
Well, I didn't do that.
Hold up, you said it's the most interesting.
Medium of porn I've ever seen.
Interesting?
Yes.
I guess it could be a little interesting. I don't know.
Interesting.
I just like my porn with humans.
Isn't that cartoon?
Yeah, that's just what I know.
That's just your personal preference?
I like live shots to the face and not animated shots to the face.
I guess better that than what Pepe Le Pew was doing.
Another porn I watched has raping. Pepe Le Pew was trying to rape this cat.
He technically wasn't trying to rape.
No, he was trying to rape. No, listen.
I ain't even gonna say try. He got her a few times.
Skunks have a white stripe on their back.
Yeah.
Pepe Le Pew painted that white stripe black to disguise himself, to make himself look like a cat. He put on a costume to rape a cat.
What's the difference from them putting weave on?
It's just wrong.
That's a different topic.
But no, what I'm saying is, he disguised himself to get that ass. This is what we were watching.
Come with me to the Pussycat Bar,
where we can make beautiful music together. He even was making her kiss him when she didn't want it. That's fine. They're taking the gun out of it. That's my point. The rape is fine. That's all good and dandy. You change your appearance and all that shit to rape a cat, but the guns is fine. I mean, the guns is wrong.
Oh man.
Which is worse than having a gun in the show?
Listen,
I just like to know who made that decision.
this is where society is going, and I just want to say, wake the fuck up, and speak your mind and say this shit is bullshit.
Oh my
This is
God.
bullshit.
You just said it.
This is fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Man.
Yosemite Sam and
Actually, I want to see
Elmer
Stevie
Fudd.
Universe.
But no, what I'm saying, Yosemite Sam and Elmer Fudd never killed anything. They never killed anything on the show.
Are they gonna take the two little mobsters? Remember, he had the big dude and the little one,
You mean the bulldog? And the...
No. You don't remember the two little mobster dudes?
Oh yes.
Are they gonna take the gun away from them?
Yes. Yes. Oh, it's the greatest cartoon ever.
Yeah. Talk.
Listen.
So yeah, goon.
Yeah, they had goons, man. Cause the boss gangster dude was like real little, and he had the suit on, and he had a big dude behind. He had goons, man.
Look, I used to look forward to 10:30 Looney Tunes come on, and then you have it'd be followed by like Wonder Years. Later on, I'm like,
What would you do? Out of
a little help from my friends. That song. Yeah.
I think ain't that dude that sang that song white?
Well, the original song is the Beatles. I don't know who sung that version of it.
That version I think is a white dude.
Oh, it is a white dude. But
Don't sound white.
the original version is the Beatles.
That might be wrong to say.
Kevin Arnold, Winnie Cooper, Wonder Year.
Have you seen Winnie Cooper?
She's hot now. she was a basic back then. She was a basic bitch back then, but now she's hot.
Yeah, there you go. That's the dude that sang the Wonder Years theme song.
Oh, him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Joe Cocker.
Yeah, Joe Cocker.
Yeah, heard of
Is
him.
it actually?
No. I've heard of that dude. Is what I'm saying. Because there was something else he did.
His name is Joe Cocker.
No, he being funny.
All right, Jason.
Actually, I think it was Joe Cocker's song and the Beatles covered it, or vice versa. Both of them sang it though.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause that's one of the greatest theme songs. Yeah.
That shit takes me back to Saturday morning.
Great time.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
A bowl of cereal on Saturday morning.
Yeah, listen. a bowl of cereal, and you could get rape and violence and family happiness.
There you go. There you go.
All in one Saturday morning before noon. Before noon, you cross every feeling in the human body.
Oh, boy.
Yes, you did.
You got some wrestling, some American Gladiators.
Yes.
Yeah, we were outside.
Oh shit, American Gladiators! I forgot that was at noon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was at noon.
Yeah, now they have an ultimate tag. I think I texted y'all when that was on
Yes.
the other day.
And I watched that shit.
So my point in saying that is, please hear him come back, sports.
Yeah.
I'm watching fucking Ultimate Tag on TV.
I'm watching
It was
Ultimate
with them.
Tag, Cornhole Tournament,
Mm-hmm. Oh, bowling.
bowling.
Yeah.
Death diving.
Yeah, Death Diving. We watched that one night here.
I watched that because I couldn't believe it.
There's a lot of shit going on that is taking the place of real sports.
But there's golf one.
Golf. Listen,
It's not a sport.
it's not sport. I do tune into golf,
Damn it.
but it's not a sport.
It is a sport.
It's not a sport.
Not a sport.
It's an activity.
That's right.
Bowling's an activity.
That's right.
Pool is an activity.
That's right.
Golf is an activity.
They come on sport.
Cornhole is an activity.
They come
As
on
much as
ESPN.
I love me some cornhole. It's
They
an
come on
activity.
ESPN though.
So
It's
what?
the worldwide leader of
Sports.
sports.
So does 30 for 30. 30 for 30 is a documentary. It's not a sport.
It's documentaries
No,
about sports.
no.
And they used to have Rush Limbaugh on there.
I don't know. I have never listened to Rush Limbaugh in my life, so, and I won't start now.
Not a sport.
We've been through this.
Look, NASCAR's a sport before golf. And what else did you say?
Bowling.
Bowling. Bowling's definitely not a sport. If women can do it, it's not a sport.
Oh,
shit. Gotcha! Got him!
Alright, well, that's all for this episode of Brews and Views.
Yeah. I was just waiting for it.
Yeah.
No, we ain't done yet. We ain't done yet.
Boy.
That's it for this one.
We ain't done yet.
Yeah. So,
But no, not a sport.
yeah.
Yeah.
So do you
For the
consider?
record, JK does think that someone in sports are sports.
Do you think that women's basketball can be technically considered a sport?
No, women's basketball is a sport. It's a very poor sport, but it's a sport.
How did you ever ask him?
Yes.
Why?
Women have better technical.
I don't give a
They
fuck
can't-
about technique.
You keeping it going?
I don't care about technique. You want to see me go? Is that what it is?
No.
Look,
Art's views are his own.
yes, and they should be
I don't
everybody
feel
else's.
we need to say that anymore. Just,
They should be everybody else's views.
Speak your mind, man. Speak your mind.
Not everybody agrees with that though.
But I don't care about technique. I'm just saying that.
Everyone doesn't
Yeah.
have to agree.
Do y'all see me trying to pivot away from this? And we keep going back.
All right, where you go? I'll swing it back. Where are you going to go?
We're going back to the cartoons.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
This guy.
if Looney Tunes
Mhm.
reboots,
Which it should.
They are rebooting.
well, it shouldn't. But if they reboot it without the guns, then you can't. I mean, are they going to take out all the other violence?
No, they're not going to take all the violence. They're not going to take all the sexism and the racistness and because Looney Tunes is look. First of all, it's a 50s. It was started in the 50s.
Yeah.
It's the most racist cartoon you ever see in your life.
Because when they be blowing people up, you know, they throw a bomb on them. They ain't going to take
Take
that
that
out.
shit out. It's all about the guns. It's all about the guns. It doesn't matter what else goes on. You can kill a nigga if you want in that shit. You can look. Yosemite Sam cussed. He was calling all sorts of.
He was. He was.
They dressed it up as far as you can do with cartoons, but Yosemite Sam was saying a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
That's okay. Sorry. Okay. But that's fine.
Right.
He can't carry a gun.
Yeah. That's terrible.
That should tell you something about society.
Yeah, that's terrible.
It's terrible. Everything is okay.
Yes.
So you can berate and call whoever you want anything, but you can't protect yourself. Or hunt is what they're saying.
I see this going somewhere else too.
No, but I'm just saying, man. It's you need to watch the fuck out for what's going on in this world.
Yeah.
I do.
Yes. And cartoons is part of it. They hit you at every angle they can.
This particular cartoon I will not be watching.
Yeah, I'm not.
No. No. Well, first of all, I don't know. I like my Looney Tunes, and it looks like that I could draw it. I don't like this new wave technology type of Looney Tunes with.
I like my violence.
I like my violence. Look, I like my violence in Looney Tunes. I like my violence in G.I. Joe, Transformers, Thundercats, whatever the fuck it is.
So Yosemite Sam can't have a gun, but Tony Stark can.
Does it make any motherfucking sense?
Tony Stark had a suit. He didn't have a gun.
Batman.
Yes, but there's also Marvel and DC cartoons. So is that fine? But Looney Tunes.
I don't know.
And so, all right, let's put Looney Tunes is Warner Brothers, who also is with DC. So that means Batman can't have any of his. You know what I'm saying?
Batman doesn't carry a gun. He carries all the other gadgets.
Yeah, but he fucks you up.
But he doesn't do it with a gun.
He does. He does not do it with a gun. He fucks you up with his hand.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
Or he might throw a grapple and throw it around your neck or something, but he doesn't shoot a gun. So apparently that's okay.
I'm having a hard time dealing with this. And I'm about to write my congressman and then write.
Look here. Bring back the violence in my cartoons,
Yes.
so bitch.
Yes. Yes. I've been watching cartoons for nearly 40, actually over 40, well,
About 38 years.
38, because I didn't recognize them when I was one.
Yeah.
But you watched them.
Yeah, I did watch them.
Yeah.
But I have not yet gone out here and strangled anybody, shot anybody, or done any of that.
Nope.
But every Saturday morning I watch the shit.
Got up religiously.
Yeah.
I don't like getting up in the morning to go to work, but I used to get up and watch some cartoons.
Yeah. Yeah.
What? What?
Yes.
I used to hate the place, during football season that I have to go and play football. And I have to
Cartoons.
miss my cartoons.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So you'd be like 13 and the game would be like 5 o'clock. So
I'm just saying, just take your skirts off, America. Can I say that?
I actually agree with you on that.
Honestly.
Okay.
Take your skirts off. It's not the cartoons or the TV or the movie. Look, listen, I had cable in my room.
I think people just railing against the shit they don't like.
But it's they're trying to blame it on something except for parenting and the household. And they're trying to, it's anything but that. Because I had cable in my room when I can recognize TV, you had the cable, and this is, I'm 42. I had cable where the cord went to the actual, that's actual cable.
Right.
And I had HBO. And I watched all types of violent, sexual shit. I never turned out to be any of that shit. So you're trying to say that all our problems in society is because of this? How about you're the motherfucking home?
Yeah.
You know
What's
what's
the
funny?
problem? And it sounds like your boy Chester Cheeto, everything is someone else's problem.
You know what?
Well, that's
It's never him. It's always someone else.
That's how he got elected.
It's deferred.
So, but yeah, I think we're good here.
Are we?
I think so.
I can keep cussing and ranting if you want me to.
That's okay.
Nah. Save that for next time.
Alright.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe. You'll see it when I put on, we edit the video and you see all that shit. And check us out. If you got an iPhone, check us out on iTunes. If you don't have an iPhone, check us out on Spotify. Just keep listening, keep liking, keep telling people, keep sharing and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yep. This is Brews and Views. We'll be back in a couple weeks.